Hello, welcome to my channel. This is my Dare to Win save, currently with Blackburn, second team in the save. We're playing Man United and Leicester today, both home games, so that's quite interesting. We've been doing okay. You were with us, I believe, for the Man City Stoke game, and we got 2 draws out of that. Okay, which was good. We then went on and drew with Everton. I don't think it shows it on here, but we weren't in the game, to be honest. We scraped to 0-0. We then had a disaster at Wickham. Couldn't score any goals, and this was quite a thing for these 4 games. We weren't creating any chances. We weren't scoring any goals. We then lost 2-0 to Sheffield United. We played Brighton. We went 1-0 down. We managed to equalise virtually, after a bit, just after half time. Then they went 2-1 up, and I thought, oh, here we go. But we equalised virtually straight after, and then immediately after that we scored again, which gave us 3-2, which got us through to the win and the 3 points. And then we backed that up with a cracking 2-0 win away at West Ham. Totally played them off park, to be honest. We played really well, and you can see by the stats, Teklik especially had an awesome game. So things are going well. We're actually in a table. That means we're currently in 15th place. So yeah, it's we're staying out of this, which is the problem. We don't want to be in this area here at all. Finance-wise, I've been a bit of a naughty boy. It's coming down, okay, but it is going to go back up. So, transfer-wise, coming in, I've got 2 players now coming in, both bargains. I mean, 10 million in total for the 2 of them. Leonardo Victorino, he's attacking midfield centre. The plan is to get him in, and he can play any of the centre. We don't play that position as such, but we can play either of those for us. And then Milan Trifkovic, again another midfield centre player. He can also play any of these, but they're both investments, to be honest. This one, I can see this guy being really good. So yeah, the money they're worth, the age they are, they make it here, which will mean I can sell some of my other players, or they won't, which means we make a net profit on them. That's the plan. Not nice, but it's the game. We need to make cash. So we're at home to Man United. Man United currently 4th in the league. It's not going to be an easy game for sure. There's no easy games in this league, but it's going to be a difficult one. So Soto picked up an injury, which isn't a bad thing, because one more game, and I think I have to pay something like 1.6 million. To whoever we bought him off. I can't remember who it was now. To SPO, yeah. So we signed him on a freebie. So how can that be? I'm sure when I looked we had to pay money out but if we got him on a freebie. What's going on here? It was Soto I looked at when I looked at the history, wasn't it? Oh, no, it wasn't. Who did I click on then? Right, so that's it then. So yeah, we've got to play Coventry money if he plays. So we may not play again for a while. Yeah, not a lot of changes to make. Allingham is coming along nicely. He's now accomplished as left back. He's gone from being awkward and unconvincing to being, it's coming along. I have been playing him at right midfield, but for necessity we've dropped him left and Nonto up front. We weren't scoring goals, so we need to do something to try and correct that, and that's what I've done. So the team today then, Bonsu in goals. I have been looking at other goalkeepers, nothing out there at the minute. They're either not as good as him and they're going to cost me millions, or they're slightly better and they're still going to cost me lots of millions, and when you think of the big picture, they're not really the answer. They're not a lot better than him. So it's Bonsu in goal, Ellison, Vergara, Bitshiabu and Allingham across the back, which seems to be the settled back four at this moment in time. Picardo, he's playing half back today so that I could play Clarkson as a deep line playmaker. That's for a bit of a promise, but also, Clarkson's not a bad player. I don't want him to get unhappy at the club. I've made him a promise that we'll try and fit him in a bit. So Picardo's going to play half back. Fernandez, box to box midfielder. He is training in that position now. It's not a position he likes, but he is training in that. Clarkson's deep lying, as I've said, and then we've got Hansen and Teklik, wide players with Nonto up front. So Joel, I feel a bit tight really. Joel, we weren't scoring goals, so Nonto's come in, smashed a couple in straight away. I'm trying to sell Nonto to get some cash in. I've reduced his asking price to 34 from 51. 51 was a bit wishful. And the plan is Joel's going to come in and cover Nonto from sort of 60 minutes on so that we're freshening up the attack. Thompson's been dropped to the bench solely to give Clarkson some playing time. Ilan's been playing. Phillips and Anderson need a bit more playing time, which we're going to have to try and work in over the coming weeks, but I couldn't change everyone today for obvious reasons. This is going to be a very difficult game. Okay, I know we're at home. Rashford's in. I was hoping he wouldn't be. Van de Ven. Mickey Van de Ven, I've got him in one of my other saves with Borussia Mönchengladbach. Very good centre half. So here we go then. So we're looking for at least a point here. Come on, mate. It's alright, my dog's growling at the window again. Always when I start the video up. He was curled up asleep till I press play. So anyway, kickoff's here. So it's going to be difficult. I'm hoping so far we're looking okay. It looks like we've turned up, which last season I was worried I had all these players and they weren't turning up for big matches, if you remember the Leeds game. But this season so far, I mean, every game's a big match, so they've got to really, haven't they? They've got no option. But we do need to... well, yeah, there you go, Rashford straight away. 12th goal of the season. I did notice he'd been knocking them in, so that's why I'd hoped he had a bruised big toe or something. So yeah, we're not expecting... a draw would be nice, but we're not expecting points today, to be honest. And even Leicester have just sacked their manager literally a couple of days ago. I've looked at the job advert. I might be persuaded if they came to me, but at the moment I've got every Teklik, beautiful, and there you go, the equaliser, and that is cracking play. Absolutely cracking play from the new look front three. And yeah, Nonto played it out to Elliotson. Elliotson drove down a little bit down a wing, managed to cut it in for Teklik, who then gets it into Hansen, and what a finish. And Nonto was there looking for the pieces if any were picked up. So we're back, we're 1-1. That's good. It's very good, actually. It's more than I expected. But yeah, Leicester. I'm not sure I'd take it if they did come along. I know they're a better team on paper than Blackburn. But this team, I've bought all the players. Every player here I know, and Nonto's picked that up. Lovely drop back to Fernandez, a bit of a bad, but then Nonto's on there, and oh! Hey, this is Man United, and we're giving it to them a little bit. We're having a go. I'm quite... yeah, why would I go to Leicester and leave these guys behind? So unless I sort of went to Leicester with the plan of taking most of these players with me, I'm not convinced I'd go. I'm not going to get offered the job, am I? So let's be honest. So it's all what ifs. But yeah, I'm just sort of putting into scope how I feel about my Blackburn career at the moment. We're 1-1. And we've got a corner, a good attacking corner. Clarkson can hit good corners. The keeper's flapped at that a little bit, if you ask me. In my day, I'd have been totally annihilated. And we've hit the bar. If I'd have come out punching the ball every time and flapping it away like they do in the modern day when I played, God, I'd have been absolutely crucified by my manager. I really would have had to try and catch at everything. How the game develops, huh? So I'm looking, I've got somebody, I'm on 57 minutes. I need to make a change up front by the look of it. Hansen seems to be losing fitness, so he's going to play that over to Teklik. Teklik's got the ball. Can he pick it up? Oh, I thought that had gone in. Good God, my heart's going like a clapper's ear. This would be the result of the season if we can get this. Right, I'm going to make this change. Sorry, guys, I've got a couple that's falling off here. Do I bring Thompson on? I've got to really, haven't I? So Thompson's got to come on as my ball-winning midfielder. Fresh pair of legs. Tekliks, sorry, it's struggling. I'm going to put... Vachin doesn't pass very well. He gives the ball away. He better not. Fernandez is struggling a little bit in that midfield as well. That's going to be a land. And he wants to play deep line playmaker as well. He can. Sorry, he can, because in fact I can do this, and that would make me potentially a better team, unless when I put him to box he just goes support. So I'll go central midfield support. That's the hammer just for the remainder of this game. So that's 1, 2, 3. Do I want to make any more changes? Nonto's playing okay, but not brilliantly, so I'm going to bring Joel on for Nonto. That's 4. It is Man United, so I'm not going to risk all 5 at 70 minutes. So there we go. Fresh legs. Let's... I feel a bit tight, demanding a bit more, but... I thought a penalty had been given then. When I seen that all stop and the ball go over, I know. That's usually when a penalty has been given. But yeah, a point. Come on, guys. There's a point here. Let's not throw it away. And we have asked the questions, mind. Look at this. Look at this. I'd say, well, other than possession-wise, we are the better side. I'd be gutted if we threw this away now and come away with nothing. And I'm scared to click anything in case it changes the outcome of the game. So Elliotson plays it up to Vachin. Back to Elliotson. One of my better players. Vergara. Thompson in the middle. Hansen. Oh, he got tackled. Thompson's got it, though. I was expecting them to be onto that then, and they're on it again. Thompson didn't ride the tackle very well, and Sancho's away down the wing. Bring him down, guys, and it's in for Fernandez. And oh, boys, lads, oh, spawny Man United. And let's be honest, if that had gone wide, the ref would probably have let him have it. Oh, that is so undeserved. Typical Man United. Totally undeserved. And I don't like him anyway, so I wonder he hasn't fallen down with his arm hanging off, isn't it? Oh, lads, so disappointing. Well, not disappointing, but I'm gutted for you. Look at this. Robbed. Bloody robbed. Excuse my language. Oh, what a shame. What a shame. We were the better team. Man United, you should hang your heads in shame for taking 3 points. Robbing 3 points off us like that. You should hang your head in shame. I love this game. Youth again, no match. I beg to blooming differ. We stuck it to them and they didn't like it, so... And I get like this with a lot of teams we play in the Premiership at the moment with this Blackburn team. My lads, they might be young, but imagine the future that we've got coming up, guys. The future's bright. The future's Blackburn. If I'm still here, of course. You know, if Man United take a look at me and say, oh yeah, we want him as a manager, I'd be a fool, wouldn't I, not to go. But I'm a Blackburn manager at the minute, so that's where we're at. Oh, gutted. Absolutely gutted. I thought we were by far the better team. Right, I won't be naming any other players. I'll write that down in my little book later. My little black book of horrible managers. And yeah, that was disappointing to say the least. Whoa, this is nice. Who's that? Evans, who are you? God, he's going to be like a 1 star coming up to 2 stars, any. Oh no. He's a future striker. That is good. So we're going to give him a tap on the shoulder. Sorry, gents, dragging on a bit here. I'm trying to get to the Leicester game without having to do any editing. I'm, I'm, I'm in a rush. Okay, I'm back in work soon. I've 4 days and I've got to be, and I'll be honest, after a 12-hour shift, I just don't feel like doing a lot, so I'll come back and view all of these after the video's done. I don't really envisage us, unless a good goalkeeper comes along for next to nothing, we won't be doing any transfers in the new year. We may sell a few. Technical already, 9 assists in 16 games in the Premiership. What a return, and the record for a team is 11, so I'm quite happy with that. Sorry guys, I want to have a quick view of that. They're not coming along that well at the minute. Vergara, yeah, he is. Defender centre. No nonsense. So I don't know why they're dropping me that reminder. And there we go. So the goal is reserve goal is injured, and we're getting ready for the Leicester game, guys. So yeah, and I've not get many comments. If you've got anything, anything you want to ask or any advice, I'm not adverse to getting advice if it makes my game better and you can spot something that I don't see. A new set of eyes very often spots somebody that should be playing somewhere else, or even a player I haven't picked that should be playing. Your own experience of playing those players, because some of these players are bound to be in your saves. So, don't be shy and don't be afraid to drop a comment. Keep it polite, because I play this for fun. This is what I do in my spare time. Although I find now that it's more than just spare time. I have to make time for it. So team selection, I'm not really going to change anything. I thought we were absolutely awesome against Man United. I think we were robbed. I think they're a bunch of robbing bees. I really do. Just as in real life with some of the results they get in the 97th and 98th minute. I would go back to the game when the game had finished and the ref took them all back out so Man United could take a penalty and get the points. And yeah, I'm no hard feelings. So we're going to go hard when tackling. Leicester are there for the taking. They've just sacked their manager. They don't sack their manager if they're going well. I'm a bit disappointed with that after 2 very, very good wins. And we're at home. So come on Blackburn. Let's get this going. And I did mean to look up and see what they're called. What their nickname is, like the Cherries or the Robins or the Bakers or whatever it might be. But yeah, we're playing well. It's coming together. This team shapes there. I haven't messed with the formation. I am individuals, and Nonto's in, and that's a cracking header. That is a cracking header, and we've taken a lead in a 12th minute against Leicester. Ripped them apart. Absolutely ripped them apart. What a ball over the top that was by, and you can see why I made such a thing about this Fernandez. Look at this. Just watch. Look at that on a silver tray for him. Absolute perfection from Fernandez. And I mean, I've invested the time in him. He can play any of these positions. He can play up front. He can play in here if I need him to. He is Mr. Versatile. He is Mr. James Milner for Blackburn. He really is. He's versatile. He can play anywhere. I'm not saying that he can play, but he would. He'd play anywhere and give it his go. And here's Vergara to Ellison. Ellison could be on his way out in the new year. Who knows? It depends how much money we're offered for him. Teklik over the top, looking for Hansen. Put it on. That's a penalty, ref. But Nonto's picked. Oh, referee, we'll have the penalty then. Oh, yeah. Fernandez picks it up. Picardo, he's playing well. Picardo's really settling in nicely. I can't even remember who he replaced now. He's that good. I'm worried about the fitness already. We're only on 42 minutes, so we are putting a bit of effort in. That is the problem, guys, when you play the Genga press. You do have to be careful you don't burn yourselves out. And it's been a closest game, but we've got the XG on our side, so that would suggest that we are worthy of the lead. And yeah, I'm not going to go too much overboard with this today. Playing positive, we're playing well. I don't see any need to risk anything. All the boys are interested. Seem to agree with something. That's good. Always good. And composed, that's the word I was looking for. And it's 70 minutes gone. Let's get some changes made. This could be a big 3 points. Hansen again is struggling. So we're going to put Nonto there. Hansen off for Joel. Tekliks in a bad way. And so we'll try Vachin there. Straightforward. This is where I start to panic, guys, because I do like to keep... See, I could do a change in Nottingham here. And Phillips can play centre midfield, which would let Berger. I don't trust Medros when it's only 1-0. And there we go. So, lovely tackling back by Hansen and Clarkson. But you can see how this team has grown this season so far. The extra work in the training field, and yes, I have been adding a few. And there you go, 2-0. Oh yes, I have been tweaking. I don't take control of the training, but I do make adjustments just this once every week for little things that I think benefit our game. Usually, believe it or not, just around tactical knowledge and formation. I don't really go messing with anything else. Fitness training, nothing like that. I just make sure we always get our match review. We always get our match preview. Other way round. We always do our preview. We always do our review afterwards. And yeah, I make sure that we do all of the team building and tactical awareness work. Most weeks. I wouldn't say I do it every week religiously. Once we get to a certain level and we're playing as... This is absolutely beautiful football from Barcelona. Oh, sorry, did I say... I meant Blackburn. But yeah... Yeah, it's just like watching, isn't it, eh? And that's offside, Joel, but a lovely finish in the corner. Unfortunately, it's going to be given. Move to Man United if you want them given to you, mate. Comments appreciated, but keep them friendly if it's about Man United comments. And again, we're totally dominating this game. 2-0, 78 minutes. I'm going to praise the guys because they are doing absolutely fantastic. This is another big 3 points in our efforts to finish mid-table in the Premiership. And I'm confident we can get top half on this showing. I know we're not going to touch the big sides yet. But the likes of Arsenal, who we've already rolled over, and the rest of the league, yeah... It's only the Man Cities, Man U's, Liverpool's, Tottenham's, Arsenal's. They're and that's a penalty, referee. That has to be a penalty. Oh, it's a corner. So here we go. Corner. Thompson. He gets a good delivery on him. Bit close to the goalie, maybe, and the header's cleared. And I'll do. That will do. 2-0. Not a bad episode, gents. Should have been better. We were robbed. Totally robbed. I'm not even a Blackburn supporter, but this is my team, and we were robbed. But here we are, 14th in the league, 18 points from 15 games. 5 points off Europe, gents. And we're almost, what are we? We're almost halfway through the season, and we're only 5 points off a European place. Didn't see that coming at the start of the season. So anyway, guys, what can I say? Thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed it, please... more money out of the coffers. Please leave us a like. Don't forget to subscribe. You know, why not? Why wouldn't you? I mean, come on. You get to look at me every day. And yeah, any comments, just leave a comment and hit that notification button. Thank you very much. Take care. See you soon. Bye-bye.